I'm flying out of Incheon Airport in South Korea, headed to LAX, flying today on Korean Air, Prestige class. And we just got to the airport. We're about 3 hours early, and we're gonna go and check in our bags and head to the lounge. Since we're flying in Prestige class, we have a separate check-in. And here, we're gonna head to the Korean Air Premium check-in. Yeah, so the line here is very short. To the left you have Morning Calm and Million Miler, and then to the right we have Prestige. And if you're flying first class, you actually have another separate entrance where they'll just take your bag and check everything in for you. Really busy here today at the airport. We're headed to security so that we could head over to the Korean Air Lounge. Alright, so we just got through security and we may go shopping for duty free. Gonna go take a look around. Let's see what they got here. You got Toomey, Tory Burch, Chanel. Wow, they even have Tiffany's in here. Fendi, Prada, Gucci. They have all the stores, all the boutique stores in here. Just need the money. Montclair, Prada. Do people actually buy stuff here? Probably save a few bucks because you don't have to pay taxes. There are 2 lounges for Korean Air, and we're going to be using the one that's closest to our gate, and this is why gate 249, and it's upstairs. And I think this is the 4th floor. They call it the 4th floor. I believe this is one of the larger ones compared to the other lounge that they have. So we'll check in, get situated, grab some food, and relax until our flight. We got about 2 hours left. And walking into the lounge doesn't look that busy, but there are places for you to sit. There's a separate area where you could just lounge. I do want to grab a bite to eat, so we're going to try to grab a seat with a table. We'll grab a seat all the way in the corner. It's a little more intimate. You got your ramen, coffee machine. I might grab a cup of coffee, but food-wise, I'm going to just eat on the plane. Cheese platters, or just cheese. Some pastries, more cheese on the other side. Bananas and oranges, some potatoes, porridge, kimchi with tofu. Oh, they have tteokbokki here. Spicy rice cakes. Got a salad bar, some side dishes if you just want to have your traditional Korean meal. They have a thing of rice over there. And they have water in these like jello containers. Alright, so I just grabbed some salad. A little bit of pasta here, and this tteokbokki looked pretty good, so I grabbed some of that. Some coffee and water to drink. We're flying out today out of gate 232, about 10 minutes before boarding. And with these international flights, people like to line up at the gate, which is like the opposite of what people do in the US for domestic flights. Prestige has a separate entrance that'll take us directly to the upstairs. The configuration is 2, 2, and 2. So I just boarded the Airbus A380-800. I got the last seat in the last row, 23A, the window seat. And here you can see you have to share this area with your neighbor. It's configuration is 2, 2, 2. And there is a ton of space. A lot of leg room. They of course give you comforter to use. You also get a nice pillow and slippers to use during the flight. Feels like we're super high up because we're on the second floor. So you get plenty of storage. You get 3 bins, 3 massive bins. Check this out. Got my iPad in there. I have my Amenity Kit, chargers, and whatnot, and I have another compartment back here. And you have additional storage down below. Put your shoes in there. And you have a bin right here. Another small pocket down below right here. And on the bottom you have a place where you could plug in your outlets. USB ports. The controls for the seat are on the armrest. There's 3 different modes. This is for when the plane is landing and taking off. It's upright position. This lets you recline the seat. And this last button turns the seat into a bed. And you have all these different buttons that allow you to adjust your seat to however you like it. So these headrests are fully adjustable. They go up and down, and the sides can fold in to help keep your head in place. So I just placed my order for my first meal, and these are the options. I chose the bibimbap. I had the grilled beef tenderloin on the last flight, and it really was not great, so I'm just gonna play it safe and go with a bibimbap. And for my second meal, which is pretty much my breakfast, I also went with the Korean food. And I went with the Korean style bulgogi beef with rice.
Excellence in flight.
And in between, if you're hungry, you could always order ramen with side dishes. I plan on doing that. And they just brought out our pre-departure drinks. You have a choice of champagne, orange juice, water, guava drink.
Welcome aboard Korean Air. This flight is bound for Los Angeles International Airport, and our flight time is 10 hours and 10 minutes.
So back here upstairs on the A380, the entire second floor is for business class passengers, prestige. And in the back, they have an area where you can hang out, sit, and relax. They have like a sofa back here. And you could just kind of relax and just stretch out. Pretty cool. Whole area back here, just for lounging. Took my shoes off and put on these slippers. They barely fit. I'm like a size US 10, 10 and a half. And you know, my socks are thick, but as you can see, they barely fit my feet. If your feet are any larger than 10, 10 and a half US size, these slippers are not gonna fit you. So they just started the first meal service, and this is the appetizer. It is marinated scallop and eggplant with tomato. Looks quite interesting. I guess you eat the whole thing. It really doesn't taste like scallops. It's tasted most of like the breading and this piece of tomato. Tastes like tomatoes. Okay, so the appetizer is served, and this is actually the marinated scallop and eggplant with tomato. That looks more like it. What I had before apparently was a mini tartlet with shrimp salad. I don't know what a tartlet was, but it wasn't that good anyways. But yeah, this is definitely scallop. It's a huge piece of scallop. Look at that. Really good. This is their lentil cream soup. The color looks off-putting, but it might taste good. Definitely tastes better than it looks. And for my bread selection, I went with a ciabatta. Some fancy butter. The butter is really good. It's gonna ruin my cholesterol, but whatever. And this is my main entree, bibimbap. So the way it's served is they bring out a huge bowl with beef and a bunch of vegetables inside. I see mushrooms, eggplant, carrots, and then you put in the rice in here, add in your sesame oil. This kind of acts like a lubricant, also adds flavor, and top it off with gochujang. My suggestion is add in a little bit because it does have a kick, and if you feel like you need more, you could always add in more. And also on the side, you get some broth. I don't know what that is, but it looks spicy. And that's probably a pickled something. And a side of seaweed. I like mine spicy, so I'm gonna put the whole tube in. It's a full course meal, so they brought out cheese and crackers. I don't know what kind of cheese these are, but they smell kind of strong. And then bowl of fruits. Surprisingly, it doesn't taste that strong. Oh, that one is super strong. And they brought out dessert now. This is the cutest little Haagen-Dazs. The choices were chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry. I went with chocolate. And green tea. Comes with a tiny little wooden spoon. It's fantastic. And with a push of a button, the seat will turn into a lie flat seat. Alright, so I'm about 6 feet, a little over 6 feet, and when I am fully reclined, I still have like 2-3 inches by my foot and by my head, 3-4 inches up top. So even if you're taller than 6 feet, you really shouldn't have an issue, stretching out fully in these seats. Let's take a look through the amenity bag that they give out on this flight. This is an eye mask. They also give you a nice little shoehorn, toothbrush, and toothpaste, a comb, and some lotion. My favorite out of the whole amenity kit is actually the bag. I save all these because it comes in handy when I travel. I can put things like my electric razor and other small items, and it helps me keep organized. Let's check out the bathroom. Pretty tall ceiling in here. They stocked the bathroom with hand lotion, mouthwash, shaver, shaving cream, and you got your tissue, hand soap, sink, a cup to rinse out your mouth, and your basic toilet. You got your floor to ceiling mirror, not bad. So I got hungry in between my main meal and my second meal, and I ordered ramen. And this is what it looks like. Oh, it smells fantastic. And it looks spicy because it is spicy. I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, they threw in some sausage and ham in here. Looks fantastic. Alright, so we got about 2 hours left in our flight and breakfast is served. I got bulgogi, which is like marinated Korean beef, and it comes with a side of some mushrooms. I believe the soup is pollock soup. It's kind of fishy. I had it last time. A side of seasoned anchovies, and this is some sort of a root. Of course, you get a bowl of rice and seaweed. It all looks and smells delicious. Bulgogi is very good.
huge chunks of meat. Look at this.
Just landed in LAX. It was about a 10-hour flight. The flight was relaxing, ate a bunch of food, and got a chance to nap a little bit. Thanks for watching, and until next time.